Welcome everybody to the gamers. We are going to be playing Pokemon Scarlet. As you can see, we're rocking our boy Luigi. Unfortunately, we cannot have any actual green in our outfits, so I tried to make a mouth shape that is shaped like Luigi's mustache, and he does have green eyebrows. That's the closest that we're just going to be able to do. But, so for those who don't know, a Wonderlocke is basically, it is a Nuzlocke. And every time you end up getting a new encounter, you have to Wonder Trade it. And then whatever you end up getting in the Wonder Trade, that is the new Pokemon that you have on the team. So realistically, all that we need to do, we don't even need to care about what Pokemon we catch in the encounter. We do need to pay very close attention to what we end up receiving in the Wonder Trade. And like last time we ended up doing a Nuzlocke, I don't know how many of you were watching the channel way back then. It was about a year ago, April of the year of our Luigi 2024. I did a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, and it did not go well. I made it all the way to Gym 7, all right? But Gym 7 definitely got my butt, I got my butt handed to me in Gym 7. And I think that that's largely because double battles and the twins, that they are notorious for killing runs. But as far as this game is concerned, there is a specific order that you need to tackle all of the gyms and all of the Team Star things in order. And so I do have a guide that's kind of pulled up just to make sure that we are doing everything in the proper order. There are also level caps with every Nuzlocke run. There's going to be level caps. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Oh my gosh. I love him. I want 7 of them. But yeah. I am excited for it. I don't anticipate beating the game, but I am also very much looking forward to being surprised by my own whimsy and skill. I've also got a Pokemon type chart actually pulled up because last time I made some very silly mistakes, and I do not want to pull those mistakes off again. Our very first gym, basically we got 2 different things that we could end up doing today. First is at a level cap of 15. Second is a level cap of 17. We got Katie, Cortando City, Bug-type gym. And then we'll move on to Brassius, Grass-type gym. There's rival fights that we also need to worry about, and then there's also Team Star fights. But the Team Star fight, the first one, level cap is like Giacomo, Dark-type, level cap 21. We can get a green hat, that is true. Welcome on in, Ouija. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Look, I want to choose the best starter, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what starter we choose because we're going to have to Wonder Trade them anyways. My favorite character, I do like Nimona. I really like Nimona, and I really like Penny. I know that there are parts of Penny's character arc that, like, show her as, like, a little bit manipulative of a character, but, like, at the same time, I absolutely love Penny. Penny is probably my favorite. Man, I can't wait to get a Switch 2 and actually have this run at a decent frame rate. It's going to be awesome. It's kind of funny that we're finally going to get a patch for this game, and it's going to be because of the Switch 2. Very funny. Who is your favorite character in Scarlet Violet Titan? Oh, okay. Luigi actually has that fade in the back. Okay. Can't wait to destroy you in Mario Kart World. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It is gonna be a lot of fun. I do need to secure a Switch 2 first. And I am going to try to get one as close to release date as I can. Oh, man. Oh, yes, we can move the camera a little bit. Oh, man. I love modern video games. Oh, Kieran. I feel like I remember that. Yeah. No, I haven't played the DLC. I think that I have the DLC now on Scarlet. Because I've actually got, like, a thing set up with Twilight, where we basically, because we have each other's Switches set up as each other's primary console, I'm able to access his digital library and he's able to access mine. Don't tell the Nintendo lawyers, though. Late birthday gift from me? That is good. It might be an early birthday gift for me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not going to tell any of Nintendo's lawyers, don't worry. Although, one thing that I actually really like with the Switch 2 is that they're allowing for the easier sharing of digital games. Because, like, one of the benefits of the physical games is that you can lend out games to people, and, like, realistically, they can keep them for however long they want. You know, like physical books and whatnot. Physical movies, but digital games were always locked to a single console, and now you can lend them out to people. It's pretty awesome. I think that you're able to do that with Steam as well, but I haven't actually tried that. Get a close look of Clavel's face, by the way. It's, I do think that there's a chance that we're going to run into a character that has a very similar design to Clavel. Let me go ahead and grab this. So you said that there's like an option for a green hat. I'm trying to like remember where you might find one. Is that like DLC exclusive? The green eyebrows are a little bit a little bit much, but I'm okay with it. You're still not able to run. The one thing about, like, every Pokemon game that is kind of annoying, but it's even more annoying with this game, is, like, the intro is always so much time, you know? Lots of unskippable things. Let's follow the director. Yes, let's go ahead and pick our So, like, my preferred starter in Pokemon Scarlet is Quaxly. I love my little gay duck, and nobody will be able to take my little gay duck away from me, okay? I know that lots of people like Fuecoco because he's got negative brain cells, and I like Sprigatito because he's a cutie patootie, but Quaxly's just special, man. Clavel is the only one with a Spanish accent in the anime. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Oh, look at them! They're so cute! Sprigatito, the grass cat. Sprigatito is so cute. And, oh, Fuecoco, look at him. He's just stupid. I do love Fuecoco. I love Fuecoco. I think that this go around we're actually going to choose Sprigatito, though. Because in my first playthrough, I chose Quaxly, obviously. Love my little gay duck. In my Monotype Ghost-type run, I ended up picking Fuecoco because Fire Ghost-type was awesome. But we'll give Sprigatito just a little bit of love. Just a little bit of love. Yes, Mom. I promised to text you. All right. Oh my gosh, we still can't run. I just want to run. Oh, look at the Wingles in the back. Oh, okay, there they go. The spawning and despawning, like, distance, the draw distance in this game, really is something special. I just want to be able to run. Okay. There we go. I can finally run. Oh, and when he escaped the cave and saw that there were only shadows cast on the wall, they thought that he was a madman. I do like how there's like 2 properties in this part of the continent, and one of them is mine, which is a pretty decently sized house. And then there's this one that is like a borderline plantation with how big it is. Got an app for South of Midnight during the ad break, and it looks so cool. South of Midnight does look like a really good game. I've heard that the gameplay is kind of mid, which is kind of unfortunate for a guy like me. I kind of depend on riveting gameplay, I'm not going to lie. A story is good, and I love the interactive nature of video games and how you could end up doing unique stories like that and everything. But, like, if there's not solid gameplay, I'm not going to have the hook that drives me in. And so, like, I'm a little bit apprehensive, but the art style looks so good. And the story just does sound really good. So I am very excited for it. One of these days, we'll try it out. I know the art style that, like, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten much in terms of video games with, like, stop motion. Because it's so unique of a style. And it's very cozy for a lot of people. I mean, it's very Tim Burton. It's very Wallace and Gromit. Somebody needs to make a Wallace and Gromit mod for South of Midnight. Please. Please. Wow. No, but could you imagine retelling that story, but with Wallace and Gromit teeth and eyeballs? I'm just saying. Like, the story is great already, but if you give me an even bigger way to appreciate the story by making character designs like that, sign me up. Sign me up. Okay, I also have no idea how early we unlock the Wonder Trade. I imagine that we're gonna have to battle Nimona first, and then we get Wonder Trade. Sprigatito, you're mine. Is this who you wanted me to pick, Ouija? Or Fuecoco? Because honestly, like, Grass Dark type, not a great typing. Fire Ghost, excellent. Water Fighting, excellent. Grass Dark, I don't know. We gotta give Sprigatito a nickname. Fuecoco, that's fair. That's fair. We're gonna name Sprigatito. It is male. I'm thinking Xavier. On the flip side, I'm not gonna lie, Scarlet Vita is so ugly, but it's so fun. Like, that's the duality of man right there. Like, it's probably one of the easiest looking, like, ugliest looking Pokemon games. It's so bad. Like, one time I was playing it, and it, like, almost caused physical pain for me to look at it. Parts of it are okay. But then, like, you get to certain parts of the map, and you're like, dear God. Who let this happen? But it is also one of the most fun Pokemon games, because it's, like, fully open world, and the Pokemon are also pretty darn good. I like Gen 9. In terms of the Pokemon designs. So now she's going to choose Quaxley. Just button mashing. I wish that there were things that you could skip here. Master Luigi does sound like... Just occasionally looking at the text and I see the phrase Master Luigi and I'm like, dude. Finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Yes, she is very fond of Pokemon. So... okay, now we're finally given a little bit more free reign. Okay, all you need to do is tilt the control stick. You don't need to run with the B button. Okay, this is the first battle. Level cap is technically set at 5, which is really funny. Because I think it's literally just level 3, isn't it? Gonna come to peace with the fact that Game Freak prioritizes gameplay over visuals. I mean, yeah. even then, the gameplay is the exact same that we have gotten for, what, 20 years? When did the first Pokemon game came out? Is it 25 years? No. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, Pokemon Red Blue came out when? 1996. Oh, God. It's like 30. That is so awful. Man. All right. Gonna have to ban a... I have been getting so many. Oh my gosh, I can't do it in OBS. I have to do it in Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to ban this user real quick. Oh my gosh. Tolerant grouping KLAHCK. Oh my gosh. Trying to ban a user. It's right there. Let me ban them. Oh my gosh. What is happening, dude? Oh my gosh. Can we... Oh. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. We're gonna report spam. And then... Oh my gosh. Submit report. And then we're also going to block them. I am so sorry. Just had to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay. Yeah, cringe bot, cringe bot, cringe bot. Okay. We're all good. Let's have a fruitful battle. It's so unfortunate. Do I just need to go in and change my settings so that I can only get verified users? I think that might be what I have to do, but like the problem is like a lot of you, I'm not sure if you guys are verified with like phone numbers and whatnot. And I wouldn't even blame you for not wanting to connect your phone number and whatnot, but like I'm really tired of the bots. They've gotten so bad, but specifically in 2025. See, I thought that I did that too. I thought that I did that. So, I don't know. Let me log in real quick and see content. No, it's not analytics. Settings? Moderation. Here we go. Chat. All chatters must have a verified email. Okay, so the bots are just finding ways to evade that now. That's awful. Yeah, I think that just Twitch as a corporation is kind of cringe. Verified now, so I'll be fine with you doing it. No, it's already set to that. Bad visuals is a good trade-off for good story, music, and gameplay. I mean, yes. You are right about that, but, like, visuals are also very, like, they're important. Gameplay is obviously the most important. Music is important. And some of the music for this game is really good. Some of the music is kind of mid. But, like, a lot of the music is also definitely really good. Didn't they get Toby Fox for part of the music here? I know that they got Ed Sheeran, which is, again, just a wild thing. It's crazy. Okay, open the Pokédex. That's nice. Okay, can we... We're not able to Wonder Trade just yet. We might as well drop a save. Not that I anticipate the game crashing, but... Oh yeah, Toby Fox did Area Zero. Let's go ahead and hop over here. And it keeps stopping us again. It should have to be a thing you're willing to get rid of. It should be included. Shouldn't be included. Yeah. Ultimately, you need like a good combination of all three. And when you say visuals, like I'm going to go ahead and yes and that. I'm going to add to it. I do think that visuals are not as important as good gameplay, good music. Good story, it really depends. Because, like, if I'm doing a 2D Mario game, I don't necessarily care about the story. Bowser kidnaps Peach, gotta go rescue her. Okay, just give me the gameplay. Oh no, somebody stole Donkey Kong's bananas. I don't care. Just let me smash things with my giant monkey hands, you know? But when it comes to art style and visual, like, I think that visuals... What people get mixed up about visuals is that realistically art style is way more important than graphical fidelity, resolution, and arguably even frame rate. But if you have something that is bad on all accounts, like we see with Pokemon Gen 9, then, like, I don't know. I don't know if that can be forgiven. Thank goodness that the story is actually pretty decent, that the gameplay is all right, and the music is pretty darn good. I'm thinking that we're gonna catch... should we do a Lechonk? I think that people would be happy to see a Lechonk. Oh, no, absolutely, yeah. It's a discussion to be had, not a debate to be won. You know? I think we have to catch this Lechonk, actually. And so the way that the rules work, I think, for the Wonderlocke is for every new sub area, you are able to get a new catch. All right, let's go ahead, and we did re-heal, which is nice. Let's go ahead. I'm thinking just a scratch. Just a scratch. Tail whip. His tail whip is pretty cute. We'll do another scratch, and then we'll catch it. Not that, like, we need to weaken him in any way. Let's go ahead and catch with a Pokeball. I'm guessing that we're going to have to make our way to... God, look at those pixels. We're going to have to make our way to a Pokemon Center before we can Wonder Trade. I've never done a Wonderlocke before, especially in this game. Let's go ahead and name him. Male, let's go ahead and go with Daryl. Daryl the Lechonk. If you guys have any name ideas for Pokemon, feel free to drop them in chat. I would be happy to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm just gonna... It doesn't really matter because we're gonna be trading them. Clavel is pretty good. Although I do prefer Clive. I think that Clive is definitely the better character between the two. Not that I want to compare baddies, you know. I just, Okay, we got head to the lighthouse. Let's go ahead. We might as well collect all of these, because they're going to be useful, all right? We got ourselves some potions. We got a goodie over here as well. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and tackle this Hoppip. Okay, Hoppip, let's go ahead and a couple scratches. Couple scratches and he's going to be down. No, that's what I'm saying. They are completely unrelated characters, and I don't want to compare two baddies, you know? Okay, a revive? Not that we're going to need that. Where we're going, we don't need revives. Ooh, we kind of want to avoid those guys. we do not want the picky pecks. No picky pecks when we have grass types. We are getting the hang, yes. You've caught 1. Oh, wait, in this cave, is that technically a different area? I have to look up the rules real quick. Hold up. Pre-select your encounter now. Raid dens, another interesting way to randomize your encounters in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is use the Terra raid dens. Close your eyes. Once you reach a new location, try closing your eyes and wandering around randomly until you hear the familiar sound of battle music. We don't need to worry about that. Fun aspect. Okay. 32 different encounter locations with 319 different... So there's only 32 Pokemon that we could... I say that if there is a new title that appears on the screen, that counts as a separate area. And we are going to have to keep track of the areas that we've been... So I got to open up a Google Docs tab. Oh, man. We might... let's just do Google Keep, actually. Oh? Scarlet WONDERLOCKE encounters. I'm just going to say opening area. We've done that. Koraidon is peak design, in my opinion. Koraidon is definitely better designed than Miraidon. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Love how they animated that falling animation. The rock tumbled and the cliff completely separated, but there's also no trace of it anywhere. What's going on, Koraidon? Is he a hungry boy? Oh, come on. Do we have a sandwich? Speaking of sandwiches, did you guys see that, like, Subway now is, like, completely getting rid of all pretense that they are the healthy fast food option? They've got, like, apparently they've got $5 footlongs, but they're not sandwiches. They're $5 footlong Doritos nachos. They have a foot-long box that they stick a bag or two of Doritos in, and then they top it with cheese and then veggies. It looks so bad. Oh my gosh. I remember when they used to be a sandwich company. I remember. All right. I remember Pepperidge Farm remembers, but like, I don't know if Subway remembers. It's crazy. I saw that on the news this morning and I was like, what world do we live in? It is bonkers. Yes! That is how I feel when I eat a sandwich as well. Yeah, they got a foot-long cookie. They got a foot-long pretzel. They got, like... The thing is that, like, they are now doing all sorts of things with their brand that involve, like, the foot-long name. But I don't know if it's really going to plan out for them because there are so many people that, because of a single advertising campaign in, like, the early to mid-2000s where you could get a $5 footlong, every time that people hear footlong, they're going to think of the $5 footlong and then be reminded that Subway sandwiches are now twice as expensive. So, like, I don't know if... I don't know if it's going to be a successful marketing campaign. Even if they do, like, footlong... Like, what is a footlong nacho? Okay, Inlet Grotto, all right? This... What I'm seeing is that there is a title. So we're going to go ahead and add that. Inlet Grotto. that is a new area. Okay? So we are going to be able to get an encounter here. At least I hope. Oi, Luigi! Eating a sandwich indeed makes me tap into my ultimate form. This is what I'm saying. Don't worry, I'm fine. Me with a Cubano? Or like a nice peanut butter and jelly, you know? I do love a good peanut butter and jelly. Cubano is still definitely my favorite sandwich. Which is crazy to me because I used to be a guy that really did not like mustard. But I changed after a while. Okay, we got ourselves a young goose. I think that we're just going to try catching it. Solid. The reason I haven't added any of the Pokemon down to the party at the bottom is actually twofold. One is we're going to have to Wonder Trade these guys anyways. And B, if you actually look on your screens right now, the Pokemon PNGs I needed to actually put in like placeholder images. And so they're all Grievard right now because I love Grievard and he's very cute. But we are going to have to... Oh, we're going to have to name this guy. Any name recommendations in chat? Like, eventually we're going to change out the images, but I don't want to mess with any of that until we start Wonder Trading. I'm thinking that we do... We name him Blunga. Donald? That's a bit too on the nose. That's a bit too on the nose, and it does, you know. It makes me ever so slightly sad, so. And I don't want to be sad. We're not naming him Donald. Oh my gosh, do you see the pixels right there? Oh my gosh, I love Pokemon games. Flawless games that nobody has any issues with. Ooh, I kind of want to get that item. I see the item. Everywhere we go, we're going to want to pick up as many items as we can. I do feel, and I don't know if anybody has any data to back me up on this, I feel that Gen 9 is probably the easiest gen to do a Nuzlocke for. Because there's a potential to avoid, like, so many different encounters. There's no random encounters, you know? It does. Especially being able to play at, like, a decent frame rate on the Switch 2. I'm definitely going to be picking up a Switch 2 version, because the leap in terms of fidelity with this game compared with ZA on the Switch 2 is gonna be... Like, we're gonna be talking about it. We're definitely gonna be talking about it. Look out, Luigi! Behind you! It's behind you! So real. Do we... We don't lose this encounter, do we? We can't... There's no way you could run from this opponent. Okay. Well, this is really bad, because that's Fire Dark. Houndoom used Crunch. We technically didn't knock out there, did we? I think it was more that Sprigatito just ran away. I think that that's good. No! That man gave me a sandwich and I will defend him with my life. Honestly, same. Samesies. Well, this really is a pickle of a situation. chat, who would you rather fight? Would you rather fight a single Houndoom or 10, what are they called? Houndours? I mean, either way, you're fighting a dog, and that's going to be, like, kind of upsetting, but, like, I feel like the Houndours, the super tiny ones, they're pretty kickable. They're pretty darn kickable. I hope there are, too. You know what's one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon? I don't know if anybody ever thinks about it, because, like, they don't evolve, but I kind of love them, is the Flamigos. I love the Flamigos, dude. A flying fighting type that is shaped like a boxing glove, but also is a literal flamingo. I love it. No notes. I just don't see too many people talking about it, you know? When people talk Gen 9, it's always like Armarouge, and it's, what are the other ones? Mabostiff? Mabostiff is good, but mostly because of the story. Koraidon and Miraidon, obviously, for the legendaries. And then, like, one of the main focuses is obviously the Paradox Pokemon, but, like, I don't know. I don't have my finger on the pulse of the Pokemon community like I used to be honest with you. But, I do really like Flamigo. We got ourselves a TM. I didn't even see what TM that was. I'm just trying to button mash my way through. I want to get to the open world part of the open world Pokemon game. That's all I want to do. Okay, so we can finally head to the White House. The Lighthouse, not the White House. That was a Freudian slip. I do love Arven. I do definitely love Arven. He's such a sad and tragic character. And at first he's kind of annoying, but then you kind of understand. You kind of understand why he's a little annoying once you learn more about him, and it's like, oh, dang, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you have a right to be sad. I love his eyeliner, though. Do you like, oh my gosh, there's like, there's the masked one. They're all masked, aren't they? I'm completely left in the dark when it comes to the DLC of this game. I know that so many people were playing it when it released, but... Ogerpon, isn't that the monkey guy? No, Ogerpon is the short little mask guy. Girl, sorry. Dude is a gender neutral term for a guy like me. You have to understand. Guys can be dudes, girls can be dudes, inanimate objects can be dudes. Okay, Arven. Squove. Oh. Is the lighting off for some of the Pokemon? Or do they just have shadows on them? It's weird. Squobit level 5. I guess Bite? We could Bite. I didn't do a lot. Tackle. Okay, okay. Pretty substantial. Leafage. Oh, Leafage is definitely what we want to do. Also, like the Monkey Dory, the names of... They're all puns. I do like Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory? Isn't Monkey Dory the one fish that was voice acted by Ellen DeGeneres? It's like a regal blue tang. Right? I'm just pulling you. I'm just pulling your leg. Wow, Luigi, that was awesome. If you really think you could take Koraidon off my hands for me, yes. Okay, and... Yep, we got a legendary at the start of the game, as per usual. Okay. We button mash our way through here, and then we gotta go to the top of the lighthouse, and then we have to pretend that, like, we're really excited to explore this beautiful and rich world. And then... Oh my gosh, it really, like, this, more than almost any other Pokemon game, it really drags its feet. Monkidori, Okidori, and Fezendipity. Fezendipity? Is that supposed to be like a spin on Serendipity? I almost have to look these up. Maybe I should do like a series where I end up streaming the DLC. I don't know. A lot of that is going to depend on if I get Donkey Kong on time. I will say that right around mid-May, I am going to have to take... Oh, Pheasant and Serendipity? That makes sense. Beautiful nature stuff, as far as the eye can see. Do you see the beautiful nature stuff? But mid-May, I do need to let you guys know that, like, right around then, I am going to have to take, like, a week off. Because I've got moving to do. I'm going to be moving into a new apartment. And also during the summer, at least the current plan is to take probably like a full 2 or 3 weeks off. Because I'm going to be leaving. Oh wait, Pocopath. Here's a different one. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? This kid wants to battle. He's got a bug. But I'm thinking that we'll battle him. Because we could get some money. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving the state. And I'm going to be visiting my family for like 2 or 3 weeks in the summer. So like, shortly after we end up doing a affiliate anniversary stream, gonna be taking a few weeks off. Yo, Alyssa, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Ha! Get flinched, you jokester. Tackle? Oh, okay. Are we able to Wonder Trade now? We do need to catch a Pokemon on this route. Oh, like almost everybody leveled up. Let's go. Now, I knew that there was going to be a Psyduck right here. Filing my taxes while watching stream. Very American of you to file your taxes. Let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, no, we want to catch. We want to catch Psyduck. Now, the thing that I am a little bit worried about is what happens when we Wonder Trade and we get a Pokemon that is way beyond our level cap. Oh, I love Clodsire. You're so right. I love Clodsire so much. If I could have, like, a giant mattress that is shaped like Clodsire and looks like Clodsire, then I would purchase it 100%. Let's go ahead and name this. Any recommendations for a name? Yo, Marisa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the Funky Fresh crew. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. You know, I'm thinking we name it Clodsire. Actually. Yeah, Clodsire. They're leaving us anyways. Okay. Still can't Wonder Trade. Okay. Oh, I heard that jingle of the coins. I heard the jingling coin. Where is it? Where is he? Well, we gotta get the Pokeball over here. It's poisonous, though. Yeah, he's cute, though. Welcome on in, Chloe. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Okay, what we're gonna do... Is this a different area all the way over here? Are we going to get a new title appear on the screen? That's basically the thing that is going to distinguish whether we can get that encounter or not. Did we write down the previous... No, what's this place called? This is... Yes, I know. Okay. We got Poco Path. We got Inlet Grotto. What is this area called, though? Oh, my gosh. Are we going to have to, like... Goldango's cool. Goldango is cool. Leafage. We don't want to, like, level up too much, because it's not going to go well for us if we level up too much. Do you know when you get Wonder Trade in this? I don't. I think that we have to go to, like, the Pokemon Center first. Maybe we have to go all the way to the, Maybe we have to go all the way to the school. I'm not sure. I've never done a Wonderlock in this one. I have done Wonder Trade in this, but I haven't done, like, a Wonderlock. So it's going to be a learning experience for a lot of us here, and that's okay. We are here for the journey. And like I said at the start of stream, I do not expect us to actually finish this. I don't expect us to beat the game in this way. But if it happens, it happens, and I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm just here for the fun, man. They really need to change its evolution method. Okay, we got Poco Path, because I do need to keep track of the actual location names. Okay, South Province Area 1, okay? South Province Area 1. All right. I have not done a Wonderlock before. I have done one Nuzlocke, and it did not go well. I think that you were there for that, Chloe. It did not turn out well for a guy like me. It was... where are you? I hear you. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. We got the Gimme Ghoul coin. Yeah, we basically made it to, like, the 7th gym and got our butts handed to us. It was not good. There's a cute little Fido right there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and heal up. Please give us the ability to Wonder Trade after this. Hi, we're going to teach you the basic game mechanics that have been a staple of the series for the past 30 years. I've done randomizers and those were fun, but never done a Wonder before. I'm excited for it. It's got the same level of randomness. Gabagool, you know. Yeah. But you are kind of leaving it up completely to chance, in part because of the community, you know. The thing that I'm really hoping doesn't happen, here's one stipulation that I just want to put out there. If through the Wonder Trade we end up getting one of those hacked legendaries that's like a shiny legendary level 100 that's named like PokemonEvolution.com or whatever, we're immediately trading that again because those ones don't count. I am not going to be using a hacked Pokemon in this run through. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Yes. Yes, very nice. I don't understand why there's occasionally a thin white stripe of white pixels. at like every other loading screen. It's crazy. Okay, we got the Poke Portal. We got the Poke Portal. We can surprise trade. You don't have a Pokemon in your box? What are you talking about? What about link trade? Oh, no, that's just with friends. Link battle, battle stadium, mystery gift. So we need to put Pokemon in our boxes? Oh my gosh, this is going to be... Okay, so you can't Wonder Trade with anybody in your party. Let's go ahead and Wonder Trade these three, and then we're going to transfer them back into our party, and then we're going to transfer Xavier. Let's see what we get. Hypothetically speaking, if I were to try time the Wonder Trade at the same time as... I mean, it could happen. It could happen. You will now connect to the internet. Yes, let's connect to the internet. That would hypothetically be considered... I mean, there's still there's a huge number of people that are playing this game actively right now. So, the chances of me getting your Pokemon, Chloe, are pretty darn slim. Let's go ahead and trade Daryl. Let's go ahead and do a surprise trade, yeah. Hypothetically, yeah. I mean... Is it... Oh, okay, we got it. Let's go ahead and check it. Okay, what's going to be our first Pokemon? Please tell me that it's less than level 15. Okay, it is a Japanese player. Gonna guess that's not Chloe. Okay, might be Bread. We got a Litleo. We registered that in the Pokédex, which is awesome. We're going to have to look. Let's go ahead and begin another one. Yes. Level 65. What are the rules? Do we keep Wonder Trading until we get one within the level? I actually don't know. I wish that Twinette was here, because he's done this before. Some random dude just got given a Pokemon called High Wobble. That's funny. Let's go ahead and trade Blunga. I do appreciate you trying to stream snipe me with... Oh, it's already completed? Okay. Okay, that was really quick. I think the rule should be you can't use it until it's obedient. I don't know about that. Okay, we got a Rookidee. If it's a low-level Rookidee, that's gonna be nice. I do like Rookidee. I'm thinking that we're just gonna have to trade Litleo again. Yeah. Because it still offers the same level of randomness, you know? Let's do Litleo again. Oh, we're gonna have to do Rookidee again. This is literally just a gambling stream at this point. Like, I don't know what I'm getting. Should we bet it all on black, chat? I'm thinking we should bet it all on black. I'm sorry, Litleo. We're gonna send it to Damien. What do we got here? Bramblegast. Let's go gambling! Oh, it's a Bramblin. Yeah. I forgot. Bramblegast is the evolved version. Height 2 feet? That's pretty cool. What's the level here? A level 12. It's still too much. It's still too much. At this point, the only, The only Pokemon that we could reasonably get are, like, the super low-level ones that are the result of breeding. I kind of like Brambleghast. I like the design of them. The typing is meh, but I like the design. Oh, that... Nope. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Kilowattrel. I do like Kilowattrel's design, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Breedjecks are... Yeah, Breedjecks are probably gonna carry the run. Yeah, level 43. That ain't happening. While all of this is happening, I'm going to run back to the starting area because if we end up getting Breedjecks, then we're probably going to want to, like, grind in those areas. Because that's where you're going to find the level 2s that actually have a chance of falling against our level 1s. What do we got here? Alcremie. No, Milcremie. Milcremie is what it's called? Hokumil. Let's begin another surprise trade. Okay. Level 66! Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that you guys are ready for like a nice just chatting stream, you know? Already completed. That's nice. Dude, I am so glad that you guys voted for Undertale. I just gotta say that. I have had Undertale in my Steam library for years at this point. I have never actually... Like... I've never actually played it. I've never even given it a go. I've heard good things, but like now that I'm actually playing it, I am beginning to understand. I'm beginning to understand. I should do Deltarune. Absolutely. After I beat at least one playthrough. I'm like right now I'm doing a genocide run through. I kind of want to do a pacifist run through just so that I could get better understanding of the lore and whatnot. Exactly. How many routes are there in Undertale? We probably won't be able to use this Pikachu, huh? Monforge.fun. That's a hack. That's a hack right there. That's 100% a hacked Pokemon. So even if it is a level 1, we can't do it. It's probably level 100. Yep. Get it out of here. We don't want it. 81, but there's 3 that matter. Okay. Oh, Wooper's right there. I wish I could catch you, but I can't. I love Wooper, man. Wooper's the best. Wooper might be... I feel like Wooper's definitely in my top 100 Pokemon. But, like... Is he in the top 10? Is he in the top 20? I actually don't know. Mudkip and Inkay are, like, super high up. Is that shiny? Feel like that's shiny. That looks... Yeah, that's shiny. Level 25. Gotta trade it. Get it out of here. We don't want it. I do find it interesting that they gave Golem, like, 5 toes. One of them on his heel. That's a choice. That really is a choice. Come on, I just want to get a low level 1. PokemonRay.com. How many of these hacked sites are there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dang it. Oh my god. How many of these? Seriously? Okay, it is a level 1. Do we accept it? It's shiny, and it's a hacked, but it is our first level 1. Part of me is thinking that we just bite the bullet and accept it. I feel like Jackmon should be allowed if normal level. Yeah. It is a level 1. Wonder Trade is a cruel beast. It's gonna be a little bit easier when we make it later in the game. We're probably gonna have to get like a bunch of rare candies to grind up like low level ones. Igglypuff! Igglypuff! Toodoo-doo! Oh, toodoo-doo! I love him. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's do another surprise trade. Level 12! Okay, so we got to start adding some of these guys. Okay, so... Yes, these are all placer images, okay? So, we need... We need Charmander Shiny GIF. It's not. You know what? I'd like to find a shiny GIF that's like fully animated and whatnot, but like... I'm beginning to think that maybe beggars can't be choosers. This is from... Can we save image as... And that is a GIF. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then the other one, we've got Igglybuff. Igglybuff GIF. Can we save that one? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and change these out real quick. Ah, he's so cute. Okay, there he is. He's big and he's strong. He's ready to tackle the world. I mean, we got Igglybuff, and Igglybuff, he's big. We gotta scrunch him down. Scrunch him down. Scrunch him... No, scrunch him down just a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, excellent. Like, do you... what are the rules on Shiny Claws? Do you keep and use, or just... I say keep and use. Because I need all the help that I can get. Already, we're getting another one. What do we got here? Is Ascending Clodsire. That's gonna be confusing. A Rockruff. There's a chance. There's a very small chance that we could use it. He's a puppy Pokemon. I do love Rockruff. He's a cutie patootie. Too many people dog on Gen 7. I love Gen 7. Okay, we can do Rockruff. So, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go to boxes. Yo, little Octo, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Okay, we can do the Rockruff. Xavier's got to move. Xavier got to move, and we got to trade Xavier. Sorry. You can claim a reward already. Wonder traded a Garchomp, didn't need it, encountered it while running around. I had like 5. Okay. Feeling that there's a story time here. All right, sorry, Xavier. For the progress you've made in the... Oh, for the progress I made in the Pokédex. Okay. Which is pretty funny. Now, as far as picking up the rewards go, is that in the surprise gift? That's my Haxorus. That was Terra Fair. Oh, dude, that's goated. Okay, that's a hack. Okay, well, we can't do that, obviously. Pokemon.gg. Yep. That's gonna be... Yeah, level 100. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? You like, every company that is doing this is just making shinies less fun. And is making wonder trading less fun. Kind of want to look at these websites because it's funny. I mean, like... I guess you could. I guess you could. I would not patronize the websites personally. It's a Isn't that the one that we just got? Isn't that the one that we just got, though? We just got this one! What the heck? I already tried to get rid of you! Oh my gosh. Let me look up a Rockruff GIF real quick. For the little thing. I need a transparent GIF, you fool. Transparent GIF. Let's see what we got. There's like... I can't find anything on Google. Well, this is... There's a super pixelated version. I think that we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna have to see... where is it on this page? Save image as... No, that's a WebP image. I can't save that. All right. Do people actually buy these? A shiny Rayquaza is not worth $4. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Could we save that? That's a GIF. All right. This is fan art, so it is kind of unfortunate that I can't... I mean, I guess I could give credit for the artist. Where is it, though? I just saved it. Okay. Save image as. Oh, well, I saved it in the wrong folder. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and find where he's at. Where is the handsome lad? There he is. Oh. Well, that's... Maybe that's not the best gift to use, actually. Ah, geez, what are we supposed to do? He's really dancing. He's really dancing, man. That's distressing. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to find a gift that we can use. See if we can narrow it down even more. There's like nothing available through Google. This is wild. Okay. Let's just do transparent PNG. Rockruff isn't going to be animated, which is sad. He's just going to be kind of like lifeless and still. Save image as... Yep. Okay. Don't worry. He is my intrusive thoughts. I get it. I get it. Okay. Rockruff is right there. We're all good. Okay. Let's look for a trade partner. Oh, look. We already got a trading partner. Yeah, he was a wiggly boy. $4 for normal walking wake, not even shot. What? Why? There were events where you could just get it. Oh, we can't do the Raichu. Not the Raichu. You can't do the Raichu. Okay, we gotta... Yeah, $4 for that is just... That's criminal. Yes, I do want to begin another surprise trade. Yeah, level 60. Get it out of here. Okay. We need... change position. We're going to put Rockruff at the top. That Hoppip was chasing me down, dude. I would give them a little hat and stuff. I mean, of course. Of course you would give them a little hat. They're cuties. To Chubbo. Okay. Let's hope this one's good. Nah. Nah. It's not happening. Scovillain. Good name for a Pokemon. Good Pokemon design as well. Has anybody ever tried to complete the Pokédex just by wandering in the opening area and, like, doing surprise trade? Because that, like, that would be really funny. Yes. That's a special kind of neurodivergent. I do not have the sauce for that, but I really admire the people who do. A shiny Kalos Dex? A shiny Kalos Dex? Huh. Okay, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Palmy. Hold up. Rafi sent over Palmy. Take good care of Palmy. You know, also, like, having a Rockruff heading into a bug gym is going to go hard. Although the Terra type ends up becoming grass. Palmy's level 12. All right. We just can't do any encounters. We can't do any encounters. All right. Yeah, $1 for a regular Pokeball. Like, I don't know. I get the feeling that maybe people should face jail time for that. And I'm not joking. We're talking about a children's game here. Shiny National Dex that ended at Gen 6. Can you get, like, a shiny National Dex going now in Pokemon Home, though? Okay, we got a level 13, 2 level 12s, and a level 1. Thanks to experience share, we're going to be able to level up the Charmander. Okay, I kind of want to avoid encounters at this point, ironically, because... I mean, we could explore around for... Okay, it's still Area 1. We can't do any more things here. We could look for items. We got a potion. Those are going to be useful while we're out on our journey. The only reason you should be allowed to get a hack Pokemon is if your save file breaks and you shouldn't have to pay for them. I only say this as games don't have cloud save data. So, Nintendo has cloud save data for a lot of their other first-party games, but they don't have one for Pokemon? Oh, because they want to charge money for Pokemon Home. Oh. Oh, I get it. Guys, the problem was capitalism the whole time. Ah, jeez. Your save data is gone? That's messed up. Like, if your save data gets corrupted, that is messed up. And the fact that Nintendo won't let you, like, save your save data on, like, a USB thumb drive or something is insane. Should add something that allows you to gen in Pokemon for competitive games. Isn't that what they're doing with Pokemon Champions? Have you ever tried to get a competitively viable Pokemon? I have not. Not really trying to get in the competitive scene. I know why it's like that. Why is it like this, little Octo? Oi, Luigi! Okay, we gotta be, like, very careful. Sure. Pokemon should have... That's the thing. Why are there no multiple save files on any Pokemon game? This is the thing that really frustrates me, okay? I should not have to delete my save file in Pokemon just to start another playthrough. I don't get what the issue is. Every other game I can have multiple save files. In Skyrim, I could have thousands of save files. But in Pokemon, I'm only allowed to have one? Game Freak. We invented this technology in the 1980s on PC. It is the year of our Luigi 2025. Get your poop in a group and give us multiple save files, please. Enter the 21st century. I am begging you. Oh. So that you can't trade with somebody a legendary or shiny and then revert back to the cloud save and have duplicate it. That's... I guess that's a lame excuse. Shouldn't they be able to, like... Oh, we do not want Rockruff right here. We want... I think we want Tududu. Like, aren't there ways to, like, change the code so that you don't end up running into those issues? I miss bubblegum. Growl. Okay. Nothing is more fearsome than that duck. Oh, my special attack rose sharply. Hilarious. Let's go ahead and do disarming voice. There's a chance that we're over-leveled for this battle, but, like, the main thing that I'm worried about is, like, the gym. Quaxley's down. This next one is going to be a Pawmi, right? Monforge.fun learned Ember. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch out into Rockruff. Neon Pink and Sky Blue. Oh, I love trans rights. Yes. That's what Shiny Krogunk looks like? That's based. That's really cool. Get wrecked. Alright, Sand Attack. Sand Attack isn't even a damage move, is it? I think we just do Rock Throw on this one. Salandit? I mean, true, but I also feel like Sylveon, like, just by default. And the fact that Shiny Sylveon is just, like, the blue and the pink reversed. Sylveon is the most trans Pokemon. Salandit is pretty trans, but, like, nothing is going to beat Sylveon. Pawmi avoided the attack. What are you doing? Yeah, I imagine it's a solid strategy. If you could... Please, no. Okay. Rock Throw, come on. Okay. Thundershock. Okay, this one needs to hit. Marill is the most trans. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? I'm wondering what the logic is on that one. Marill? Male Salandit is Gen 7 due to a bug can evolve into their next form, but due to it being only female, the Pokemon becomes a... That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. There was an old glitch that allowed female Azurill to evolve into a male Maria. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It's a shame that that's, like, only possible through glitches, though, you know? We don't need revives, girl. I really appreciate it, but we don't need revives. What was the, we need Palmy. Hold up. I gotta see if I can find a, Palmy, transparent GIF? Let's see if we get lucky here. That's not a transparent GIF. Google, you are on thin ice, buddy. You are on thin ice. God, they don't make transparent GIFs like they used to. Let's do just a PNG then. Let's do a stinking PNG. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Whee! There we go. There's Palmy. Okay. So we're just going to have some PNGs here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Me when my Pokemon take after their trainer. Yes. Me when my Pokemon swap gender. Gender is just a silly invention, and gender was invented by Big Bathroom to sell more toilet. That's what I'm convinced about. Gender-neutral bathrooms are just, like, so much easier. We got gender-neutral bathrooms in our homes. Why can't we have gender-neutral bathrooms in businesses? I feel like that's just so basic, you know? I need, like, never mind. Never mind. I was about to say something that is technically illegal. Instead of role swap, we need a gender swap. Could you imagine the fake outrage that would happen if in Gen 10 they end up introducing a tool that allows you to swap the gender of your Pokemon? Could you imagine how angry people would get at, like, people who have never played a Pokemon game in their lives would get so upset at this game, even... Even though the actual Pokemon fans would be like, yes, let's go. We can finally get the good evolutions. You know? Actually, listen to my best friend's random rants in year 3, and I still remember them, and I don't... Oh, yeah. Yeah. School has bathrooms that are literally single stalls that when you exit, they go out in the hallway, and they just make them gender... That's smart! That makes sense. Doesn't that make... Like, you go to the bathroom to pee or maybe take a dump. Why does gender have to do anything with that, you know? Gender was just invented by Big Bathroom to sell more toilet. That's what I'm convinced of. Final return was $6.22 from me. That's nice. My federal return was $6. And I owed my state like $422 or something. They also like ended up changing the income tax system for my state so that like it made it harder to have like the appropriate amount of money withdrawal for every month, and it was bonkers. Wait, they aren't gender neutral? If it's just stalls, why aren't there... Oh my god. That makes me mad. I prefer gender neutral as they don't smell of pee. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, the problem is, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I imagine that depending on the day and depending on what they are serving for lunch, I imagine that the girls' restroom is going to, like, smell, like, geologic, okay? I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to lie to you that say that, like, girls don't poop because, like, No, they do. They do. But, like, guys do not take care of common spaces, especially guys' restrooms. Hey, speaking of gender, it's actually my favorite Gen 9 character. Like, I don't understand what the issue is with, like, guys' bathroom. The school that I work at, literally, like, every single year, without fail, at around the same time of year, like, the upstairs boys' bathroom has to shut down because somebody threw, like, a phone book in a toilet or something. Or they took an entire roll of paper towels and, like, jammed the urinals. It's crazy, dude. Why are you looking forward to Tuesday, Little Octo? Oh, is that when you're going to be able to pre-order the Switch 2? I'm thinking we do a rock throw here, right? Speaking of gender, Team Star, that's what I'm saying. Okay, our little Charmander's leveling up. Must be nice to be able to pre-order. I know. Gosh, I wish that I could pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2. And there's, depending on what methods you use, there are either, like, 60 people or there is one person who could definitely change that. But the thing is, like, the nature of this channel, I never want this channel to get, like, political. I will obviously talk about gender and, like, gender liberation and, like, queer identity and stuff. But here's the thing. I don't think that those things are political. I think that that's just human beings. Just being human beings. But when it comes to, like, politics that is preventing me from being able to access my sweet treats that I am importing from Vietnam, that's when I have an issue. All right? Don't get me wrong. I have an issue with government telling people what gender they are allowed to be and what gender they're not allowed to be, because that's, like, messed up, and no government should be able to tell you that. But, like, I don't know. News was very upsetting this week. News was very upsetting. Don't worry, penguins have to pay a 10%. I mean, this is true. This is true. The penguins have been taking advantage of America for too terribly long. I think that it's about time that the penguins learn the lesson. They need to not mess with America, okay? My existence should be considered a political issue for God's sake. Oh, should not be considered a political issue for God's sake. I did not read the not part, and I thought that you were, like, like, doing fisticuffs with God himself, and I'm like, you know what, Chloe? Go for it. There's a gender-neutral bathroom in DLC. In this game, there's a gender-neutral bathroom in the DLC? Oh my gosh. That's pretty awesome, because, like, the trans experience, from what I understand, is basically DLC. It's pretty awesome. Isn't everyone in America legally a woman? This is true. According to the United States federal government, we are all women. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I mean, with the way that the economy is going, I think that we're all going to feel like a woman because we're all going to be paid less. It's going to be great. Anyway, the reason I'm excited for Tuesday is I'm going... Oh, you're going to Athens! Okay. I thought you were talking about the Switch too. I forgot that there are things in this world that exist outside of the world of video games. Athens is awesome! I hope that you enjoy a Euro for me. I hope that you enjoy being able to walk around the Pantheon. The Parthenon, sorry. They're two very similar words. But, I hope that you really enjoy it. They've got a fantastic museum. You're whatever gender you are at conception, and all fetuses are technically genderless. Yeah, fetuses don't have gender. Hate to break it to you, but if you were to, like, ask a fetus if they prefer, like, cooking food outdoor on a barbecue or indoors on a stove in an oven, they're not going to have an opinion. Fetuses don't know what blue or pink is. Like, if you were to ask a fetus, hey, listen, Your legs, do they go in one fabric cylinder or two separate fabric cylinders? Answer the question. The fetus isn't gonna know. If the fetus responds, we have other issues. Exactly. They don't even have walkie-talkies. I don't think that they can communicate from in there. Or Morse code. Could you imagine how crazy that would be if, like, Naranja Academy, that's nice. If, like, the baby inside the womb is, like, kicking, but, like, they're kicking specifically in Morse code. That's gotta happen, like, at some point. Like, right? At a certain point, it's bound to happen. This is kind of like a monkeys with a typewriter being able to type Hamlet situation. Because, like, you get enough monkeys and enough typewriters, eventually one of them is going to hit enough keys to basically replicate Hamlet. So, at a certain point, like, how many people have there been throughout the history of the human race? Like, something like 70 billion people? Chances are, one of those babies has been, like, punching out Morse code while in the womb trying to communicate to us about something. Like, there's, like, an Oracle of Delphi at some point. At a certain point. And here's the other thing. Like, lots of people say that if you end up taking a whole group of monkeys and you give them all typewriters and like an infinite amount of monkeys and an infinite amount of typewriters, eventually one of them is going to be able to type out Hamlet just by randomly typing keys, right? The thing that people don't realize is that biologically speaking, one of the monkeys did end up typing Hamlet. One of the monkeys did end up creating Hamlet. His name is William Shakespeare. People don't realize that we are the monkeys. We've all got the typewriters. We can do it. That's what people don't understand. Friend's baby just escaped the womb on Thursday. Well, congratulations. Must have been really cramped and humid in there. I would not recommend. To answer your first question, Chloe, there's like a whole history. There's like I mean, like, the complicated answer is sociology, obviously. Part of this is because of, like, first and second wave feminism especially. First wave feminism was really about, like, right to vote, basic equal rights. Second wave feminism was more about women entering the economy and getting equal pay for equal work and whatnot. And it's really with the second wave feminism where you start to see more and more women start to wear, like, pants. They start to wear t-shirts. But there hasn't really been, like, a men's equivalent to that outside of, like, very niche circles within the queer community. And they haven't really broken mainstream yet. But, like, second wave feminism was kind of like a huge thing in the 1970s. And so, like huge headlines that end up impacting, like, tens, if not hundreds of millions of women. Do you think I could go up north to Scotland and wear a kilt? That's the thing that's really silly to me, right? Because, like, why is the UK so, like, again, not to get too political, but, like, the UK government has been very cringe on trans issues for so long. And, like, you could literally go to Scotland and wear a kilt, right? You can stick the legs in two separate fabric cylinders in some parts of the country, but don't you dare do that down south. That's so silly to me. I have no idea how Wales feels about the issue. Or Northern Ireland. But, I don't know. I think the world is a better place when people are able to do the things that make them feel they're most authentic, you know? It's because Scotland doesn't like... Well, I mean, like, can you blame them? No offense. I mean... I love Scotland. Therefore, doesn't like the UK government. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Oh, I love Scotland. Scotland's just doing their own thing. Scotland's kind of been doing their own thing for a while, and the UK doesn't like that, but like whatever. Yeah, my bestie got the same comfort character by accident. Oh, that's nice. The home ec teacher, I do like, yeah. We got the Path of Legends, which is epic. I like the science teacher. The science teacher is also very gender. Yeah, UK politics is kind of a beast on its own. Yeah. I gotta start scaling back because again, I don't want to like turn this into a politics channel. This is ultimately a gaming channel. It is a comfort channel for everybody who ends up tuning in. A lot of people end up logging into my channel to kind of escape the world of politics. But it is kind of upsetting with the Nintendo Switch 2 situation. It's kind of one of those, you can not care about politics all you want, but eventually politics is going to care about you. And if you prevent me from getting Donkey Kong as soon as it comes out, then I will unleash a fury. History teacher is so girl boss. History teacher's good. I saw that, Chloe. True. True. Identities within the... Like, national identities within the UK is also something that is very silly to me. But I'm also coming from, like, an American perspective where, like, we have people in Texas that will identify as Texan first and American second. No, we go here, right? Where do we want to go? We want to go to the staff room, right? 400... Is that pounds? Because I don't think that it's 400 euro. Waiting 3,000 years for a single estrogen... A single molecule of estrogen. Oh, Gita. Oh, Gita. I don't know how I feel about Gita. As a champion, I think that she's kind of eh. But I kind of like her character design. I don't know. It really depends what ends up happening. Nobody knows what's happening, Little Octo. If we're able to, like, back down from Vietnam tariffs, which are, like, the stupidest things in the world, then maybe they're not going to be too terrible. But, like, if they end up being that expensive in America, I will literally drive across the border. I don't care how long it takes. If it ends up being cheaper for me to drive to a different country and buy a Switch there... and then bring it across the border back, then I am not even going to feel bad for doing that. My pronouns are USA. So true. We got Victory Road. I forgot that it literally takes like 2 hours just to get basically started with this game. All right. Ding dong dong ding. I can't hold back. Uses a go-go. I know. Wait until you see this epic move. Pulls out like an Arby's sandwich. No, Little Octo. No. I actually think that you should reduce trade barriers between different regions within the country. I don't think that we should have tariffs between any... I think that we should have free and open trade. And, like, I'm not even the biggest fan of, like, free market trade. I do think that there should be regulations here and there, but, like, tariffs? That's just so inefficient, you know? Like, if you want to go to the coast for a day, you could actually book a hotel. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. If I end up heading to another country just to buy a Switch 2, I'm going to make a little mini vacation out of it. I'll stay in a hotel there for, you know, at least a night, maybe 2 nights, maybe even more. A lot of it is going to depend on what happens to the value of the American dollar. Like, oh man. It really is about to get super crazy, you know? She puts a toxic debris Glamora in the back of her team. Okay, but like I heard that there was an update that actually made her team set up a lot more. That's what I'm saying, Alyssa. It might be cheaper to do that. Isn't it going down? That's DLC. Oh, it's only in the DLC. I think that I've downloaded the DLC though, because I'm able to access Golem. And I'm able to access some of the DLC Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. It really depends on where you live, Chloe. I know that obviously you're from the UK, and so, like, you say book a day to the coast, and it's like, well, I mean, if I lived in North Carolina, then that's probably possible. Where I'm at right now, I am in a landlocked state. And so we don't have coastlines. We have shores. If I wanted to book a vacation at like a lake or something, that I could do that. But like if I lived in a coastal state, you know, that there are like hotel options and Airbnb options like along the coast. But like, don't do Airbnb. Airbnb is like not solely responsible for the housing market being as crazy as it is, but like it doesn't help. I could visit the mountains and the beach the same day and be back home for dinner. That's not me. That is not me. Oh. The thing is, like, depending on where you are in America, it is so vastly different. Like, you could be in... Oh, another Cassiopeia. Yeah, no, it is crazy. You, like, if you live in a state like Washington doesn't have the best beaches. California's probably a better example. That's got, like, mountains and beaches. And, like, if you really wanted to squeeze in and drive some across farmland, I guess you could do that. Like, California is just, like, kind of an S-tier state in terms of geography. But there's like a huge part in the West that is, you got the Great Plains, all right? My heart goes out to the people who live in like Nebraska and Kansas because it is the most flat and boring geography known to mankind. It is so sad. I can just drive an hour or so to Brid and be back home for dinner. Chloe, I gotta say, I feel like I mentioned this a couple streams back, but like, like a coworker of mine was using an online dating app and for some reason matched with somebody in the UK, even though they didn't have global matches turned on. And he was mentioning that he was from Cornwall. And I think it's Cornwall. Let me make sure that I'm getting the name correct. Yes. And so, like, they were talking about, oh, yeah, I'm from Cornwall. And, like, my coworker was like, I don't know about his accent, you know, because I don't know about the Cornwall accent. And I didn't know what the Cornwall accent sounded like. So I went to YouTube. And I was, like, typing in, what does a Cornwall accent sound like? And there was, I kid you not, a BBC documentary that was talking about the Cornwall accent and why it is so different from other parts of the UK. And I found that hilarious that, like, That's a place that you could drive. Like, if you live in London, you could probably just drive to Cornwall and hear what this accent sounds like. Like, why are you making a documentary about... We wanted to learn what the Cornwall accent sounded like. Bro, it's in your country. And it's a relatively small country. If you live in Texas, you could drive for 12 hours and never leave Texas. Like, as an American, I was just straight up not able to comprehend it at all. As long as it's not like Birmingham or something, the accent will be fine. I don't even know what a Birmingham accent sounds like. I hear Birmingham and I think Alabama. I think Martin Luther King Jr., but I'm America pilled on that. I do know that Birmingham is part of the UK, obviously. Drive half an hour and hear completely different accent. I know that's something that I don't know if I'll ever be able to wrap my head around. Accents are so localized in the UK, and in America, there's like... I mean, there is a difference between like West Virginia versus Texas in terms of like Southern accent and whatnot. And even though Florida is technically in the South, the further south you go in Florida, the less you hear the Southern accent. So there's like varied accents within different states and whatnot, but it's not nearly as niche as you get in the UK. Okay, this is where the game finally begins? Or are we gonna get one more stinking battle? We will be able to get another encounter, another catch, and another trade at the very least. As we head over to the first gym that we're gonna do is gonna be the bug gym with what's her face? With Katie. Good design, by the way. Good character design with Katie. Guess who got sick on the first day of Holiday? No! I hate it when that happens, Little Octo. Because, like, you work hard, you do your job, you put your nose to the grindstone, but then you end up unintentionally overworking yourself, and you don't realize that you're overworking yourself until you actually punch the ticket and you take a vacation, and then your adrenal glands are like, okay, I can finally give up now. And then your immune system is like, surprise! How do flat places work? I don't know. I try to avoid flat places as much as I can. If I don't have mountains, if I don't have elevated and varied geography in terms of just elevation, I go crazy. Can you get on a stepping stool and see the whole country? I don't... What is the flattest country on Earth? I actually don't know this. Is there a country that is basically like Kansas, but it's just a whole country? I imagine that, like... Because I don't think that there are any seriously big mountain ranges in, like, northern Africa. A lot of it is just Sahara Desert. And deserts do tend to be pretty flat. I haven't, like, really scattered my fingers across a topological globe lately. I live in a valley, so I genuinely don't get how that would work. We gotta, like... drop you in the middle of Nebraska and just see how your brain reacts to that. That would be funny. The dune formation makes them quite hilly. Is that... I mean, I guess. What is the flattest... I need to look this up now. The flattest country on Earth... Oh, the Maldives. Yeah, the Maldives. Is it Maldives or Maldives? Well-known island destination, but you do know it's the flattest place on the planet? Lowest point is understandably at sea level, but its highest point is only 7 feet, 10 inches high. Oh my god, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, they took Kansas. They turned it into a series of islands. They dropped it in the middle of the ocean. Oh, that's great. Average ground level elevation of 1.5 meters. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Katie's design doesn't show that she's a bug gym leader, as if her design doesn't have a bunch of bug imagery. Dude, I love putting bugs in my bread. What are you talking about? Looking forward to what you can pull off, Luigi. No more weird vibes. Dude, if we could just get Nemona's hair, if we could, like, take a single piece of her bangs and, like, super glue it to our upper lip, then we can actually start looking like Luigi. Maldives. Please never say Maldives again. Look, I'm technically licensed to teach geography in my country. In my state. That should terrify you. No, I figured that it was Maldives. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I covered my bases. Larry's design says nothing normal about it. True. He's like a normal type gym leader, but like I don't remember the manliest of men be considered normal type, you know? Nemona does have nice hair. I don't know what product she uses to get like the 3 swoops. See, but Little Octo, a Game Freak has to make their money somehow. Have you considered that maybe the Pokemon Company is, like, starving for cash and they need your money? Oh, sorry that I didn't pronounce it Birmingham. My sincerest apologies for not pronouncing it Birmingham. Instead of Birmingham. Birmingham, Alabama. Sorry. Welcome on Instar. I hope that you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. Yeah, you walked in on us having a geography lesson. Low-key Nemona looks... I mean, I like that. She could be a good friend. We gotta head this way first, right? Okay, and this is also gonna get us a new area, so we're finally gonna be able to actually, like, you know, play the game. It's gonna be awesome. Larry has the cloud print on his tie to reference to his flying. True. Super Monkey Ball! Let's go! It's in quotes because the game inside the case is some knock... No! You gotta go back to the store. You have to go back to the store and explain the situation. They should be able to refund it for you. Birmingham, Alabama. So true. It is kind of crazy how, like, the Birmingham that we have in the United States is known for one thing and one thing only, and that is the civil rights movement, where African Americans were fighting for equality, and there's no other good thing that Birmingham is known for. Okay, let's get ourselves... What is this region called? What is this region called? I didn't get a title. Can we get a name? Okay, I know that this is the Paldea region. Okay. She might play it on... That would be funny. That would be funny. Like, third-party lame horse game. That could go hard. I wish that she didn't stream at the same time as me now. Because I would love to watch that. I would be so annoying in chat. I like Mario Tennis Aces. The gameplay is surprisingly nuanced and technical. I know that not a lot of people got it because it's not like... It's not the most novel, like, Mario sports game. It does have a pretty nice single-player mode and everything, but, like, the moment-to-moment gameplay is surprisingly technical. It's nice. Favorite gym leader design is Kofu. I do like Kofu. I do like Kofu. Water gym leaders are just the best, man. Is insisting on the existence of a place called the Midlands. Is that because they want they want to be compared to the Scottish Highlands, but they're like, no, no, we're not the Scottish Highlands, but we're also not the Lowlands either. You're annoying on... Thanks, Alyssa. Thanks, Alyssa. Much appreciated. Chat, should I time her out for 10 seconds? I actually did kind of deserve that, though, so... No... Yes? Okay, look. I'm the tie-breaking vote here. Alyssa loves flute. I will cry. $600 seconds? I didn't mean to do that. It was supposed to be just 10 seconds. No! Alyssa! No, come back! Oh, no! Oh, how do I fix this? Is there a /bring back? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, 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 no. No, Alyssa, come back. I'm sorry. I should have specified 10 seconds. Okay. Chat commands. No. No. Oh, she is going to give me an earful. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Alyssa statement redacted. No. No. No, bring her back. No. No. Okay. Can I... No, no, no. How do I fix this? Okay. Untimeout user Twitch, please. Unban. Okay. Did that help? Okay. Welcome back, Alyssa. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoying, huh? Look at the Mareeps. I can't believe you didn't pick up when I called you. Alyssa, I'm streaming. I'm a bit busy. I'm not... Low kick? How dare you? I didn't realize that it was going to be for a whole 5 minutes. I will not be silenced. Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is on that one? For those who don't know, Alyssa Loves Flute is literally my sister, so I am going to give her crap. This is a new region, right? You banned me for 10 minutes? Oh yeah, 600 seconds is 10 minutes, not 5 minutes, huh? Hashtag justice? No, I think it was an injustice if we're being real. Oh, that's super effective. I don't know. I think we're just gonna do a regular Pokeball. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna tell my therapist about this. You're really gonna waste your therapist's time with, oh my gosh, my brother, he banned me for 10 minutes, but it wasn't really 10 minutes. It was more like 45 seconds. It was the worst thing to happen to me. Have you seen the stock market? Is it really the worst thing that's happened to you? That was a really dark turn. What should we name Hoppip? We should name it Justice. Justice. We're gonna name Hoppip Justice. Exclamation point. Bingus? Ooh, I do like Bingus. But we're gonna go Justice. It's fitting in with the theme of chat right now. Kind of wild how we just now got Hoppip added to the Pokédex. Oh, we need to add it to the boxes. Hold up. Okay, but I wasn't able to control anything for a second. I threatened my students by telling them I'll talk about them to my therapist, and then they behave. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I threatened my students by saying, if you make me fill out paperwork, you will be on my bad list. That's usually what I say. It gets them to at least reconsider their actions. Wait, surprise trade? Did we do it? Okay, I don't think we did it. What Switch Pokemon game should I do a Nuzlocke of? You should definitely do Legends EA. Not Legends Arceus. Tell them I'll sit them down and walk them through the paperwork and have them... That's dastardly. That's devious. I should do that. Oh my gosh, that's so smart. That's the smartest classroom management strategy that I've heard of. I've been trying to think of a classroom management strategy to get it so that students don't like constantly steal my pencils. Because I started the year last year with like something like 500 pencils and I ended the year with 0. Is this another stinking shiny level 1 Charmander? Monforge.fun? I'm not having Monforge fun right now. Chat, we trade this, right? Just the... What? Oh, take their shit. No, I've tried that. All it does is make my classroom stinkier. I say we trade it. Only offer pencils with terrible, terrible erase. Ooh, the ones with the erasers that basically, like, look and taste like cement. Yes. Absolutely. Welcome on in, Bunny. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. You missed one of the scariest moments on the channel earlier. I timed out Alyssa, and I tried to time her out for 10 seconds, and I accidentally timed her out for 10 minutes. And it was bad. That's because I'm streaming, Alyssa. Are you aware of what I'm doing right now? Are you looking at the screen? I know that you're doing taxes, but hop back over to your second monitor and you will actually see that I am in the middle of something right now. Charging $4 for them? I don't know. Don't I take priority? No? Monforge.fun takes priority. Taxes only took 20 minutes? Oh, man. I remember when my taxes only took 20 minutes. That was a simpler time before I started streaming and earning money from Twitch.tv. You can check your Pokédex to claim it. I could check my Pokédex to claim a reward. Now, we might have to trade this one. We did get puppy. We're going to have, like, multiple puppies, potentially. What's the level? If it's above 15, then we can't have it. Yeah, we got to trade it. Sorry. We're sending the puppy to the chopping block. 'Tis the nature of things. Let's go ahead and grab that. Pokédex. Where's the Pokédex? It is really sad, and the reason why we have to is because, like, there's 3 different tax companies, accounting companies, that benefit from having as complicated of a tax code as possible, because it leads the average American to want to resort to them instead of filing their taxes for free with the IRS, even though the IRS knows exactly how much money we owe in taxes or how much money they owe us. It's a wild situation. Gotten 8,000 steps since logging into your stream. I love a walk. One of these days, all right? One of these days. A lot of it is going to depend on, like, what I'm able to afford in the coming years, especially with With the economy as it is. Frigibax in an Ultra Ball is probably not going to happen. Like, I want a standing desk more than almost anything, and I want a walking pad for that, but, like, I also want a Nintendo Switch too, and I want to be able to, like, still have vacations, even if they're, like, tiny vacations in the summer, you know? A Frigibax level 1? Dude! Dude! This is the best! We got that pseudo-legendary? I think I have a Frigibax. Hold up. Nah. I gotta look this up real quick. Let's do Frigibax. Let's see if there's a transparent GIF. If there's a transparent GIF, I'm gonna be the happiest of campers. Dude, maybe. Hello? This could be super quick. I'm speed running. Look at him. He's the cutest little guy. I'm kind of happy with our team. I'm not going to lie. You don't have to get an entire standing desk. That is so much more. There are ways to get cheaper desks, though. Is there a way for us to get... How do you access the Pokédex? Is it... That's the Pokémart. Okay, the gym is going to be down there. Walking pad and standing desk together total out to $225, I think, before tariffs. Yeah, after tariffs, that's going to be like $7,000. That's... Yeah. I might get to the point where I, like, build my own desk. Let's go ahead. Jump down here. Press Y. Pokédex, there we go. Battle to catch Pokemon to compile volumes. Okay. Oh, we get... Okay, nice. We got... Stardust. I'll take Stardust. Minus. Okay, that is convenient. Thank you, Chloe. I promise that I played this game before, and I promise that I do enjoy Pokemon games. It's just... I also enjoy, like, so many other games, and... Oh! Love that artifacting. Ooh, what are we gonna get here? Okay, now, what we could do... If we're looking at our Pokemon, we got level 13, level 12, level 13. We could... Let's do a little bit of grinding. Just a little bit of grinding. And once we get Rockruff level 15, we're going to stick him in a box. We'll leave him in the box. Oh, I love Diglett, dude. I love Diglett so much. He's so cute. Why did it not tell me about these rewards? I don't know. Rock throw. I barely even knew about those rewards. And I, like, completed my Pokédex in Pokemon Violet. Oh, Frigibax is leveling up. It's good to see. There might be trainers that we could actually tackle. And at least there we could, like, make some money, you know? Okay. Which way to the gym? Let's... Oh, look, it's a student, guys. It's a student at our high school. Can't you tell? Manuel the student. Believe it or not, this boy is 6 years old. That's what grinding on the Pokemon Trail feels like. Final stress is not a joke. True. Rock Throw. That's going to be super effective. It's a bug type, yeah. Frigibax learned Icy Wind. You know what? Let's do that. Icy Wind is going to be good. We got Leer, Dragon Tail, Icicle Spear, 2 to 5 times with 100% accuracy, but 25 power. Freeze Dry, Icy Wind, lowers opposing Pokemon speed stats. I feel like we want to Icicle Spear. It's baseline 50 potentially, but baseline 50 up to 125. Rotato the Wobble Tie. I can't rotate my Wobble Tie. My program does not allow for it. But what I could do, just as a little sweet treat for Apex, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a rotating Wobble Dude. 3, 2, 1. Woo! There we go. That was for the good folks at home. Welcome on in, Apex. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I'm thinking Icicle Spear. Well, let's just get rid of it. We defeated Manuel the student. What do you mean high school don't we literally have our own dorms? I mean that must be a European thing. That would be a neat thing if you had to toggle, just spun your... It would be a neat thing to do, but I don't think that that's... Okay, technically I could make it happen, but I would have to manually create a GIF of the bow tie. And that's not something that I would want to do with every single bow tie that I have. A delicious cake with a patisserie? David the office worker. At least there's no pretense here thinking that this guy is like a student. I could see David being an office worker. Rock Throw. It's not going to be super effective or anything. Yeah. Flail. Not very... Yeah, not very effective. I think we just continue to do Rock Throw. I don't know. Attack... This isn't great. This isn't great. Hey, it's a critical hit, though. I'll take it. Defense Curl? That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, this really isn't effective. Growl. Do we switch? Do we switch? That's a rock Terra type Toodoo? Huh. Let's switch. Let's swap in. We're a level 13 going against a level 9. I think that we're going to be okay here. Growl, yeah, attack's gonna fall, unfortunately, but special attack is gonna rise sharply. That's a nice ability. Draining Kiss. Dude, fairy-type Pokemon are pretty goated. We defeated the office worker. This cake makes me so happy, I don't even mind losing. Dude, that's so me! Oh my gosh. I love that. Been having some nice battles? Yes, Mustachioed Man. Let's go ahead and heal. Should we make our way to the gym yet? I think that we do need to start making our way to the gym because, like, I'm looking at the time. We've actually been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Time really does kind of fly with this particular Pokemon game. Anyone else bad at Mario Tennis Aces? I got Mario Tennis Aces. It's really fun. Hey, is anybody else really bad at Mario Tennis Aces? Yes, I am bad at Mario Tennis Aces, okay? Oh, okay. I was gonna jump over it, but no. I hit the cutscene trigger. There we go. And I believe that for this one, you literally just have to push an olive through a maze. They really kind of threw in the towel with this one. 200 away from Funky Mode, Chloe. My strong recommendation is that you do not use Funky Mode today, because I am going to have a hard time limit. Ever since starting grad school, I have a hard time limit, or as close to a hard time limit as I can get. We are going to end stream within half an hour. I recommend that you hold on to Funky Mode, and then when we end up doing either Undertale next Wednesday, or we do the collab stream with Twilight next Saturday, that's when you end up doing Funky Mode. And by the way, I am going to be doing a collaboration with Twilight next weekend. As of right now, the plan is to do either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom bingo. Last time I did Tears of the Kingdom bingo was with Polly from Pollywog Nintendo, and it was a lot of fun. Using it, yeah, definitely use it next stream. Getting practice is so hard. What I find really challenging is like having to aim where the ball goes in Mario Tennis Aces. Welcome to the Cortando Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Yes, my name is Luigi. Let's go. The Olive Harvest Festival. So that's why you're pushing around a giant olive. I don't know, man. It's just kind of dumb. It's just... Can you push the ball around a maze? That's the gym quote-unquote challenge. All right. It says north of town is where he said we need to go. Okay, South Province Area 2. Hold up. I do need to register that in Google Keep. South Province Area 2. Just to make sure that we don't have any, like, duplicate catches, you know? Why you gotta make fun of this small town's hop? Because they're silly? Yeah, super effective. Take that, Combi. The Combi in the back is just panicking, watching. Oh, that's funny, dude. Oh, now you're gonna come in for a fight? Okay. Is it bullying if it's deserved? You're a teacher. You're a teacher. I kind of say the same thing to my kids, though. Is it like, oh, I can't believe they bullied me. Well, did you deserve it? Oh, no, I didn't deserve it. Okay. You sure about that? This isn't the gym challenge. This is... Oh my gosh, dude. I love Rocket League. What? Okay. All right. Thank you, Game Freak. Very cool. They hit me. Okay, but did you deserve It's a pretty mean thing to say, but like, I don't know. Okay. Do you just need to go up here and like talk with people? Is that what you need to do? I forget. No. Where do you go again? Oh my gosh. Not Wobble running right past the NPC they're supposed to talk to at the soccer field. This guy? Flabebe? No, I don't have Flabebe actually. Okay. Soccer field. You'd need to talk to him at the soccer field. Giant bean field. Beans. Where's the NPC? Is he this guy? Try the olive roll right here. Okay, there we go. I'm such a professional, guys. Thank you, Apex. Put in a wish for a good olive harvest and roll, roll, roll away. How big are olives in Spain? I know that they're big in Greece. I know that they're big in, like, the Middle East in general. And I know that Spain is obviously Mediterranean. Take on the olive roll. I like how it says 3, 2, 1, but then it doesn't give you a time limit. So you're... Okay. We're gonna run. Okay. We're taking the scenic path. Can you count the frames? Guys, you want to know, like, the really smart choice that I made last night? I watched Spirited Away. Spirited Away is probably, like... I would venture to say that it is one of the greatest movies of all time. I think that it is so masterful in its animation, in its storytelling, in its tackling of themes. If you have not seen Spirited Away, you need to add it to your list basically immediately. And while I was watching Spirited Away, I did end up making an impulse purchase off of eBay because I was like, you know what? I need more Studio Ghibli in my life, and I ended up getting a copy, a Blu-ray copy of My Neighbor Totoro. Because that is a movie that I need in the library, and I don't have it in the library yet. So, I am looking forward to it. Report to the gym staffer. Okay, now before we do that, I think that we're gonna want to grind, right? We're gonna want to grind. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be so great. I need some Totoro in my life. Oh, well, this is... We're twice his level. Poor Fido. Once we get to level 15, we're putting Rockruff in the box. Okay, we're getting kind of close. We're getting kind of close. Oh, and then we got another level 14. That's good. I want to level up most of my guys before we end up tackling. I want to get everybody to level 15. Is on at the West End. Oh my gosh. I'm still really upset that they were playing Princess Mononoke at my local theater, but they only had like one showing that I possibly could have made it to, and it was like immediately after stream, and so I couldn't even feasibly do it. It was so sad. And what I could do is I could probably find like an entire Blu-ray set of all the Studio Ghibli films But I think what's going to be best is just to, like, add them piecemeal, you know? Because, like, dropping 150 or 200 bucks all in one fell swoop is going to be... It's going to be a lot. Smokescreen is accuracy, lowers attack. I kind of like that. Think we're going to do Dragon's Breath, though. May leave it with paralysis? Dude. Okay. Let's get Rockruff out of here. And let's level up our other guys. This might not work out. This might not work out. Icy Wind? Covet. Oh, that's not good. Are we able to run away from wild Pokemon battles? Hold up. Is Fairy, like, ineffective against Fairy? Need to look this up. Attack, Fairy. Okay. Okay, so we can do... Let's do Draining Kiss. Fairy type is, like, the least familiar typing to me. Oh, disable? That was smart. That was smart. Let's go ahead and do Disarming Voice then. Get wrecked. Got some level ups. It's a good feeling. Fido, I guess? Fido? Yeah. Huge tip for Wigglytuff, you need HMs. Okay. Why do you say that? They learn one move through level up. Oh, they... Well, like, Igglybuff, we can... Igglybuff, we can evolve, right? Because if we're able to evolve into, like, Jigglypuff and then Wigglytuff, then I feel like we wouldn't have to worry too much about that. They can learn Fire Blast and Flamethrower through HM. That's good to know. That is good to know. Okay. Slowly working our way up. Slowly but surely. I wonder if we can craft those. Filter for learnable moves. You can get Wigglytuff now. Once you have a Wigglytuff, it's a Moonstone of... Okay. Fire Fang. Okay, there's not a lot that we can do. Can learn Charm. Let's do at least one more battle, and then we can do the switch out. I don't really want to tackle those guys. It does almost feel like cheating, avoiding a lot of the encounters in the wild. We can tackle Smoliv. The thing that is kind of crazy is that, like, there are so many super tiny Pokemon in this generation. Sweet Scent? I mean, that's... Evasiveness harshly fell. But Special Attack Rose Sharply. That's such a good ability, man. It's such a good ability. Do you know if we end up getting rid of that ability if we end up evolving? I hope that we keep that ability. Because, let me look up the specifics of the ability real quick. Okay, so... Okay, check summary. Let's see. It takes plenty of siestas. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, ability is competitive. Boosts Pokemon special attack stats sharply when its stats are lowered by an opposing Pokemon. That's huge. It does essentially mean that we kind of turn into a glass cannon, but I will take that. We're gonna go ahead and box Tududoo. Let's tackle a couple more of these small lives. Yo, Ouija. Just made the most delish Sammy. Oh, please do describe. Please do describe. You know I'm a fan of sandwiches here. Oh, that wasn't a lot. But we could also tackle Combi. Beautiful. Struggle Bug? Not gonna be very effective. Yeah. Excellent. Frigiback's leveled up. Huge. We're just on that grind right now. Cheese, pasty. Extra cheese on top with butter and cream cheese. I call it the river of dairy. Oh my gosh. If I were to have that, then there would be a river of dairy, like, maybe a few hours later. But that sounds so good. That sounds absolutely delicious. One of these days, I really want to, like, smoke a block of cream cheese. I want to season the cream cheese and I want to smoke the cream cheese for a couple hours and like have that with some jam and some crackers. That sounds so delicious. With like a little mesquite seasoning, maybe some paprika. Maybe a little bit, like a small, the tiniest pinch of cayenne. Just to excite the senses, you know? I know, I didn't even realize that you could do that. But I came across, I think it was on Instagram Reels, where I was like, did you know that you could smoke a block of cream cheese? I was like, no! But now I do. And I don't know what I'm doing with my life that I didn't know that, but like, holy cow. Excellent. One more. We should be getting pretty darn close to leveling up. Oh, Palmy's also Palmy might actually beat Mon.Forge. Oh, Diglett. Ah, it's not gonna be good. Dragon's Breath. Sand attack. Oy, 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 oy. Accuracy fell. We want to do Ember then. No! Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Oh, no. It is a hacked shiny, but we got it at level 1. We got it at level 1, so I'm just gonna say that it's okay. We, as Twitch chat, kind of came to a consensus. We kind of came to a consensus that technically it would be allowed. If I could, like, get, like, a small live or some bugs. That would go hard. You know what, Cricketune? What's the pre-evolved Cricketune again? It's Cricketot. Oh, he's cute. Okay. This is definitely going to be a level up for sure. For sure. Ooh, get burned. All right, now I don't really care that much about leveling up Frigibax. Oh, man. Okay, Palmy with Dig? Palmy with Dig could actually go hard, because that's ground type. Let's get rid of Scratch. I'm way too hyped for Mario Kart World, considering we still got 2 months. I know! Oh, it looks good. It looks really good. I just want to be able to, like, freely roam to different tracks. I'm excited for all the different characters that you could play. You could play as Piranha Plant. In every conceivable way that they could have improved Mario Kart, they did improve Mario Kart. And I don't even know how they're going to be able to top Mario Kart World. I know that we don't have the game in our hands just yet. And I know that we should take things with a grain of salt. There could be some issues that we do not foresee, but it also looks so hype. Had to discuss with my friend the top 5 mains in the top 5 mains in the game. Like Donkey Kong, Piranha Plant, Sombrero Waluigi. Dude, the fact that they added Sombrero Waluigi is huge. If that is a Waluigi's taco stand reference, I'm going to be so happy. See, I don't even know if we want to worry about leveling up Frigibax right now. Draining Kiss. The user steals the target's HP. Yeah, okay. See, I'm thinking... Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking... that we just add everybody here. And my main strat is to use Rockruff for everything except for the last one, because if I remember correctly, the Terra type becomes grass. Let me look this up. Okay, we start with a level 14 Nimble. Oh, shoot. Nimble has double kick, which is fighting type, which is super effective against rock. So, that's not going to be great. Now, there's also Tarantula, which is got Bug Bite and Assurance. And Assurance is a dark type move, so Rockruff is going to be fine with that. But then we have a Teddy Ursa. Oh, wait, the Teddy Ursa is a normal, but then terastallizes into Bug. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I misremembered. Charmander would probably be best. Yeah. I was going to say my Charmander for the very end. But I think that we actually want to start with Charmander. Is there no backseat? If you want a backseat, anything would help, honestly. I don't know if you were here for the Emerald Nuzlocke, but, like, I would have appreciated all the backseating in the world when it came to the Emerald Nuzlocke. So if y'all want a backseat, go for it. In this particular playthrough, all right? We're going to change positions. We're going to lead with Charmander. Lead with Charmander, and then if we need to switch out, we can switch out to Rockruff. Set with Smokescreen could be good. Yo, Scoot, how's it going? I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Oh, I forgot. No, you need to press X. Because if you just press R, that's the go kill button. Yeah, I hope that you're happy, healthy, and hydrated, Scoot. Welcome on in. Press buttons to do things. That's very brave of you to say. That's very brave of you to say, Apex. Okay. I'm glad you're doing good. All right. Oh, no, we need to register with the stinking corporate building first. All right. Thank you. Yes, it is a design that I actually had designed a few years ago, but then I ended up updating it to a few different layers so that I could do it in PNG Tuber Plus. So that way I could get like a little bit more of a 3D look to it. Ever so slight. And of course, you know, the bow tie jiggle physics really help. We do love ourselves some bow tie jiggle physics. The sugar bug. Oh my gosh. Excellent. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. All right. This is our first gym. I think that we're going to be able to do it. It looks 3D. It does look a little 3D. It does look a little 3D. The nose being able to animate at slightly faster rates than every other part of the face. Ears are technically wiggling slower. Like, there's a method to my madness, all right? Viloon! I like how her hair is, like, weaved into, like, almost like spiderweb weave. And then she's got the spider thing on her apron. She's got the crinkles in her hat look like antenna. It's such good character design. Say what you will about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, all right? The art style does look atrocious, but the character models and the character design is so good. Some of the best in the series. Although, oh man, the pixel art from Gen 3? Pixel art from Gen 3 is something special. Oh, don't worry, I won't let my guard down. I'm woken up and I'm ready for this. All right. Sent out Nimble. I hate that we're using a hacked Mon, but like we got it at level 1, okay? Black and white moving sprites were they were nice. They were definitely nice. Ember. Oh, dude, heck yeah. Double kick. This is what I was worried about. And this is why we didn't start with Rockruff. Oh, we could have set up with Smokescreen. I think we might do Smokescreen next. Tarantula. Let's keep the current Pokemon. Dragon Breath had a set amount of damage being 40. Oh, we don't have Smokescreen. Okay. Assurance. Okay. Okay. I think that for this next one, we switch into Rockruff, we Terrastalize, and then we just hit him with the Rock Throw. Yeah, Terra type is Rock, so that's going to be nice. We're still keeping everybody on the team, which is good. I don't want to jinx it, but like I think that we got this. I'm pretty confident. We do love Teddy Ursa. All right, Terrastalize, and then we do Rock Throw. We're about to get some peak music here. Yo, Peachy, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Oh, you are blessed then. Time to break free. Rockruff is a cutie patootie.
Open the
Yo, welcome on in, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can do a quick shout out to Polywog Nintendo. Oh my gosh. I need to do it in Twitch. Okay. Polywog Nintendo. Wait, we avoided the attack? Oh my gosh, excellent. You guys were playing Breath of the Wild? Oh my gosh, I love Breath of the Wild. Oh. How did it go? Oh, and now Teddy Ursa avoided the attack. Okay. Fury Cutter? Not effective. Oh, okay. 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 That was a little uncalled for. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Whew, okay. And just like that, we got our first gym badge. Let's go. We love gym badges, don't we, folks? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. O10? Is it O10? Well, welcome on in, and thank you for the follow. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. It took us 3 hours to finally enter Va Meadow after we spent 2.5 hours trying to earn rupees for the cold-resistant clothes. That's good. That's good. I mean, Breath of the Wild, you gotta have a little bit of a grind to it, you know? Let's see. Dragon Breath. The user exhales a mighty... 60, 100% accuracy. In the wild, this ends a battle with a single Pokemon. I feel like we get rid of Leer here, right? Leer lowers defense. Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of Leer. Yeah, but thank you so much for the raid. And if you need to take care of yourself, if you need to do post-stream stuff, then don't worry about that. I'm also going to actually wrap up stream in just a bit anyways, because we're approaching the 3-hour mark. Spent 30 minutes playing mini golf in a canyon with Goron. I mean, if you're going to get distracted in any game, I feel like Breath of the Wild is like one of the best games to get distracted with. So, absolutely. Oh, all right. We're going to finish with an Evolve. We're going to have to get a new GIF, aren't we? Okay. Charmeleon. Let's get a Charmeleon. Transparent GIF. Let's see what we can find. Charmeleon. All right, can we save that? That's not a moving GIF. That's... Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a moving GIF. No, that's a WebP image. God, I hate the internet sometimes. Do you guys know why everything on the internet transitioned into, like, WebP images instead of anything that is remotely useful? I want to, like, find the person that made that the industry standard, and I just want to talk. That's all I want to do. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. There we go. And he's even animated like that. That's nice. That's nice. Slightly harder to steal. I mean, like, but I want to steal them so that I can use the little animated guys at the bottom of the screen. That's what I want to do. Got a score of 17 on my worst run and a score of 6 on my best. Oh, man. I don't know if, like, professional golfing is going to be in your future. You might want to, like, look at maybe being a caddy. Although, I'm just going to put this out there. Mini golf is so good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The golf cart driver. I think they're called caddies. We got Pounce, which is nice. Make copies of that tea. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Off you go until we meet again. Excellent. Well, we're going to go ahead and drop a save, and I actually think that that's going to be a great time for us to start wrapping things up. But hey, if you like the content and would like to see more, whether that is continuing with this Wonderlock of Pokemon Scarlet, or looking at the playthrough that where we're doing Undertale, or if you just want some Nintendo and indie content in your life, then consider dropping a follow. It is not expected, but it is greatly appreciated. And you get to be a part of this amazing community that also meets on Discord, where we have been talking a lot about the Nintendo Switch 2 lately, but we also share pet pictures and food pictures, and we talk about delicious goodies and whatnot. If you aren't able to make it to every stream, I also have a VODs channel. So usually those go up on every Tuesday and Thursday within a week of me streaming them. And if you want just the clips and just the highlights, then consider following me on my socials, TikTok, Instagram, and then also Blue Sky. But that is going to do it for me for today. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Next stream, we are going to be doing more Undertale on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, as a reminder, we are going to be doing a collab stream with Twilight, where at least the current plan, could end up changing, is to do either Breath of the Wild bingo or Tears of the Kingdom bingo. So I hope to see you guys there. But wherever you are in the world, stay safe. And have a fantastic rest of your weekend, everybody.